Hey guys, Christina Blackfeather here. Took me several attempts to get this thing started, but looks like we're going now. Double check YouTube quick. Here we go. Sound is working. I'm going to share this really quick. I apologize for the lights. I'm gonna have to be able to see what I'm doing, so they're kind of glaring on the camera. Oh, I had more trouble with this. No. No, I just want to make Can I just keep having issues with things today? For Pete's sake. There. I tried to install iTunes earlier. I downloaded music from YouTube that I'm going to be using in this live stream and subsequent ones, so I don't have to deal with copyright anymore. So I thought, okay, I'm going to download iTunes and get that set up. Well, what I did not realize is I had clicked a link of iTunes that wasn't a real one. So I just about killed the computer. So what should have been just, an hour of operation took a few hours. Well, let's pop this over to Google+. All right, and I don't have enough followers on MeWe to worry about it. Okay. I hate having to do this setup now because it's like, I'd like to be able to have it done in advance, but because I'm doing this on my phone, a little harder to do. And I'll edit the description. There. And it's running. All right, so with my face right now, since the surgery, whatever tape they had used and stuff, I keep having some infection over and over again, and I don't have insurance. I don't have a full-time position yet, so I'm just having to deal with it. It hurts. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to afford to get insurance for a while until I'm up to full-time with my employer, because for what I pay on Minsure, I'm probably going to pay for a doctor's appointment, and my medication's out of pocket at this point. It's ridiculous. I'm frustrated with it. Haven't made up my mind. So, what we're going to do today, now I have been sculpting this little guy for quite a while, but, oh, let me turn this down. We want just background music. I had it up for R and Raw talking to Ken Hovind. Okay. Anyway, took a while to sculpt this little dude. He is not wired. He is just done as a soft figure. He's going to somebody who's got a lot of mobility issues and stuff. So I didn't want him to have the wire in to, you know, break through, or, but then I normally curl the wire and, you know, prevent anything from being poking through anyway. But I wanted to just make sure that he was plenty soft. So I've accomplished that. He's from a mixture of different wools. Hi, Nim. So what my goal here, and I did this on the tail, so as part of the demo of what you see here, is that I had his tail pretty fluffy like this is. And then I trimmed it down, and then I took the scissors and just kind of randomly went around like that. Any little scraps that come off, I'll be able to use for, you know, stuffing things and stuff. A little hard to felt the tiny scraps in there. Let me turn my laptop here. So, today, drinking Fresca. No sugar. I had to shut the door because I'd love to have the new cat in here, but if you see, there is a gingerbread house. That's where the reindeer have been massacred by Santa Claus. I'm not kidding. There's a dead reindeer on the roof. The cat was trying to eat the frosting and eat the gumdrops. So that ended up being a no-go. And of course I use Altoids tins for beads and stuff. Okay, so I should have cleared off my space. Space on the bed right now. Christmas everything is in my craft room, and so I'm not going to camera around. It's a mess, but this bed will be leaving when the kids are here because I'm going to have my son help me move it. And then I'll get a table there and more space. Maybe set the laptop in that corner. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. So, tonight, this little guy, we're just going to fluff him out. And then he's going to go to the Goggy Groomers. He's just purely inspired. He's got a little tilted head like, hey, how are you doing? That's what Heavy Hauler says anyway. As you can see, he sits. He's got his head tilt there. Legs were all sculpted individually, like I've done in the past, and then felted to the body, so I didn't try to sculpt these legs that way. So he's a little comical, but not really. So, materials I'll be using. Fluff. I got different colors. So even a little bit of greens and browns and stuff like that. And of course, gray. Get some of those out of the way. I have to work on those tomorrow. Okay, that should be good. Oh, I don't need a leaf in there. Yeah, I'm a little on the tired side, so trying to get going here is just, I'm easily distracted like a cat. So, for the fluffing though, I'm not going to be using the 3-prong needle. I'm going to be using a single. That was a needle on the floor, guys, and I'm only wearing socks. Aha! There's the needles. Come on, phone, focus. There's the needles with, they're barbed. They hurt. Doing this guy, I've driven them into my fingers a number of times. I know, isn't that head tilt just cute? I love it when puppies do it too, and they'll have their ears up and it's like, huh? So yeah, I hadn't intended for that, but it just happened and it's like a happy thing. So the other thing you want to take a look at when you're doing these is looking at actual images, you know, of the animal that you're sculpting. And for now, I mean, I did a lot of that. I looked at several pictures, like with their legs, that their legs are thin and not very haired. Then you get most of the hair on the body, and some wolves are really poofy right here around the face. So he's going to be a little fluffier here, and then I'm going to do the moderate fluff on his body and his upper legs. He's going to have a little fluff coming here. This part is going to be just flat. So he'll have thinner hair here, but it's going to still be fuzzy. I don't know if I'll curl his tail up yet or what I'm going to do. So I think what the easiest point right now, I was fluffing him, you know, lifting this up and going that way. And I don't know if I start going from down here, if that's going to make it difficult for me, but we'll see. So I just tear off portions of it. And just start locking it in. A little bit down, lock it in further. And so tonight you guys are just in the art room with me, whoever's here, whoever will be here, and we're just gonna fluff a wolf. Some of this is really hard to tear though. I was watching part of Weaving Illustrator's live stream last night. Hi, Wolf Gamer. Let's see if I can adjust this light a little bit. Ah, there. Phone's giving me a shadow, but I kind of need it right there. I'm just tearing the wool and then make it a little shorter anyway, so I don't waste so much of it. Although luckily, the gray I'm working with, I got pretty cheap off of eBay a few years back. I was making little owl cat toys and stuff. Get over there. Hi, Para. How are you doing, dear? Oh, I closed the, well, it doesn't quite let you close the GoFundMe, but while I still have things I got to deal with, it wasn't worth keeping it open anymore, because there's other people that need a lot more. So we managed to do okay, other than my current situation with no health care and stuff like that, but we've got to fluff his bum, we do. Oh, this light is just driving me crazy. And my shirt's reading backwards, but it does say Find X. Well, duh, it's right here. But yeah, Gamer Girl. I had a phone call. Are we live? Yep, we're back. Awesome. Well, I'm recording this on my phone because the webcam will not work with my husband's laptop. Matter of fact, the laptop's own webcam won't work with it anymore. So I just had a bill collector try to call. There's an 855 number. Finally decided to just start, since I have to groom him by trimming him with scissors anyway. Kind of silly not to just use the scissors to cut this. All I'm doing is stressing my hands tearing it. I have a really nice webcam and I don't know what the thing is doing. I just don't get it. And that voicemail thing won't go away. There it is. Yeah, the laptop's camera was working until I connected a Logitech to it, and then it all stopped working, and now no camera will work with it. So until I get my own new computer, and get my current computer in here, I'm kind of stuck with this laptop and using the phone, because the webcam we've got does work with my tower, but I don't have the desk space or the light to work with. So it's pretty irritating. I just have to do what I do right now. Yeah, he's coming out. Hi, Grampy! Hi, Grampy! Wolf says hi. Oh, I just keep trimming more of these bits and fluffing him. For a little bit, his tail's gonna look like a raccoon. Sorry, couldn't find my needle. That's a scary thought. Oh, he is going to have shorter hair on the top of him. Yeah, no, I'm just making an evil little predator, you know. Turn him loose at Vaughn's door. One of these days when I do another live stream and feel more like getting dressed up, I'm going to wear my new shirt that I just got, which says I'm the witch that cursed Von Helton. I actually got it as a t-shirt. I had to. I couldn't resist it. I needed to do that so badly. I don't have to be too precise with the fluffing here because it's going to be shorter on top anyway. I want to get them done because my niece wants a dragon for Christmas. And then I have all these bottles in the background to go. Night Wolf. Have a good sleep. I'm going to try to do more than one live stream this week, since I still have 4 days off of work. Take advantage of it while I can and get all my Christmas stuff done as much as I can. Doggy grooming. He's gonna look a little wild for a bit. Oh, thank you. Welcome, Godiva. Yeah, I saw Insight landed. That was great. Like they forgot to take the lens off the camera photo, but that was cool. He's gonna be a little wild and fluffy for a while. Actually, let's mix some of this in. Now I do sometimes mix my own custom colors with the hand carders. But when I'm working with small quantities, I just use my fingers and keep tearing at it. My goal is this year, besides going back to school probably for medical billing or something that I can do at home, is also to get a machine carder. All I have to do is turn the crank and it'll do the carding for me, which will be a lot easier on my hands. But the one I really need and want, a good decent one that's gonna last and that can do multiple things for me, is about 600. So that's sometime in the coming year. Yeah, Grampy, Para's kind of been avoiding YouTube in general, so. He comes to see me, which is good. I like it. I was so excited. My one live stream, you know, I sculpted that Kyrin, and Heavy Hauler has the Kyrin now, which just made me happy. I had such a time packing him up and putting him in a box to mail off because it was like, you know, sending off one of my kids. But then Heavy sent me some really cool pictures, which is so cute. So Cypress has a good home and probably getting into all sorts of trouble. Guess I end up getting so much work. It is like giving up your kids sometimes. Doing his hip is going to be a real challenge. I don't want to over fluff it, and then I got to see where the detail still is in the joint, so I don't accidentally cut his leg off or something when I'm trimming. I'm not going to have a crippled Wolfie. So let's prune some of this tail and this fluff here. Yeah, we were joking about the camera lens. Yeah, Grampy Paranor's got, you know, he's been helping with a lot of science projects and stuff, which is really cool. That's been occupying his time. Okay, the trick here is when you trim, you got to make it kind of look like it's not as trimmed. So I kind of come straight down with the scissors. Brush some of it out and see where I have to go next. And it gets kind of messy. And it requires a bit of a light touch too, so I'm not lopping off tails and legs. I like that tidbit down there. I'm going to differentiate between his leg and his tail a little bit. And so we'll keep the shape in there. So there you've got the little bit, it's kind of hard to see, but you got the little bit of the shape between the hair on the back of his leg and the hair of his tail. Have you taken your wolf to the groomers today? We took Thomas Wraith, our new cat, to the vet. To the Humane Society yesterday to get his microchip. Little bugger just loaded right into the kennel. Walked right in there. Looks like a professional horse. We're wondering if he came from a breeder or something. Yeah, I didn't want to go too realistic on the messy butt. Yeah, Thomas walked in there like he's just an old pro, and it's like, how on earth did we get this kitten? It just makes no sense that somebody dropped him off. But he looks like a purebred American Bombay. He just isn't up to breed standard with his eyes, that they're a mix of green and yellow and orange. And American Bombay are supposed to have orange eyes. So he's typey for the rest of the breed, and his personality is very typey. But he's got those things with his eyes, because this cat has learned not to jump on counters and things like that. He acts like he's already been trained. Although now that he's discovered more freedom, he's a curtain climber. We've been chasing him off of curtains all day today. Little bugger. And then he tries to be a hairstylist. We named him off of the Dresden Files. The vampire, lady charmer, and hairstylist, Thomas Wraith. Well, he's tried to be a hairstylist, and I have a lot of hair. Yeah, freedom, exactly. He decided that putting his claws around my head when I'm laying down and trying to thumper and bite my hair and bite my head was the thing to do. And it's like, that doesn't feel very good. But he is so adorable. And he loves cheese. He will try to come after you to get cheese. It's just the funniest thing. And then when he went to get microchipped, it was like the technician at the Humane Society brought him into the back room, came right back out with him. It was done. He loaded himself right back into the kennel again. And all I had done is I had the kennel on the floor. I didn't know how much of a hassle it was going to be to get him in there. So I opened up the kennel door, and he walked in it. And Troy and I were both sitting there going, what the heck did we just witness? I've had show horses do that, not a cat. He's just the funniest little thing. He's a great little cat. Poor Oscar looks like he's confused half the time. Wraith was trying to assert his dominance over Oscar this afternoon, and Troy and I were laying down to have a nap. And so Oscar was raising a paw, you know, I'm gonna slap you, and it was turning into an Oscar threatening to slap him, because Mina used to slap Oscar a lot. And all of a sudden, Oscar swings with the one paw, not even really hard, and fell off the bed head first. So we got a underside view of Oscar's tail fluffed up suddenly, straight up in the air, and Troy and I are looking at his butt, and he went ass over tea kettle off the bed. It was funny. And then Oscar sat there for a few minutes on the floor like, what just happened? It was just great. My cat is so coordinated. I wish I would have had a video camera set up for it at the moment, because that was just perfect. I don't want long hair here, so I'm gonna just put some of this in. That's looking cool. That's looking really decent. Alrighty. Let's see a wolf. Perfect. Alright. I'm getting... getting the fuzz up my nose. Sorry. And Para, I'm going to try to be back on this week. I ended up spending too many hours in No Man's Sky again. So, that game is so addicting to me because I just get to explore and explore and explore, and I love it. If I could afford to do that in real life. Yeah, no bird of paradise up anyways. I'm sorry you guys can't see more of what I'm doing here. You know, the actual stabbing of the wolf's butt. But I gotta be able to see too, or I have needles in my fingers. Oh, he's gonna be so incredibly fuzzy. It looks so nice when he's groomed. One nice thing about the, you know, I'm working 4 shifts one week and 3 shifts the next, so not enough for full-time insurance, but the nice thing I do get to do is, because I'm monitoring a kid, making sure they're sleeping and stuff like that, I get to work on a lot of stuff. And so that's where most of his sculpting has come from. He's going to require a lot of trimming, but he's going to look pretty good. There's a little white up the back of this leg too. I should probably throw some, well, nah. I'll just go with the gray. I think it looks better. Talking to myself again. There we go. I downloaded some interesting pieces of bluegrass. I couldn't find the Renaissance sounding music. Yeah, it is. Especially with what goes on in my head. You wouldn't think this would hang in there so well, but it actually does when I tug on it. It's not that bad. Forgot what this one is. Oops. What is it playing? Reuben's Train. Okay. That's the piece that's on right now. The hard one was I made an alpaca and I had to fluff the alpaca out and do his hair with real alpaca hair, and it's so silky. I had just a hard time getting that coat, but it came out just absolutely beautiful. Kind of want to make another one. I have so many things I want to make. I think that's part of why I don't want to go and work the 6 days a week anymore either, because I'd like to be able to get these things out of my head and made. Go. There we go. Hubby got approved for medical marijuana, which is good, but we're gonna have to find someplace other than the dispensary, I guess. I don't know. It's like almost $300 a week. Nah, we'd go through the dispensary, but I don't know how we're gonna do it. But I don't know why. I mean, that's more expensive than the pain meds that incapacitate people. I don't understand it. Yeah, $300 a week, just about. Because insurances won't cover it. It makes no sense. Yet they'll turn around, and if somebody is trying to get disability or trying to get unemployment, like in my case, they want you to jump through all of these hoops just to receive a couple bucks. But they want people to take, the insurance will approve medications for pain that basically make a person worthless, that they can't do anything. And then they end up having to get assistance, and assistance turns around and puts them through all these hoops, and round it goes. And it just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. It's like, why complain about people needing assistance and then you set them up for failure? It just, I don't know. But I can see with some of the kids that I've cared for that have been approved for medical marijuana, why they all of a sudden were not getting it, and you know, they're trying to find something else for the kid even though the marijuana worked. It's because they're paying for it out of pocket. And paying that much out of pocket. And it's utterly ridiculous. So he's trying to go without for a while and just still do over-the-counter stuff on his days that he has to drive. Stretch it out a bit, you know. Once he's able to get disability, it won't be as bad of an issue then as far as the driving's concerned. But, yeah, insurance business. Oh, gosh, we've been... The only drawback to immigrating to Canada, dear, is it's cold up there. It's cold enough down here. But yeah, we were actually contemplating that. It just doesn't make any sense. The insurance companies have so much control over everything. And then the thing that just got me is I'm going on the exchange to try and get insurance. And first off, the system had messed up, so I'm on the phone, and then the wait time is like 70 minutes, and I accidentally hung up, and it was just a disaster. But they still had my information from last year and the year before that, where I was working full-time and making money, and so they're like, well, you have an incomplete application, and it's like, I got insurance through my work, but now I don't have that job. And I need to get insurance for the exchange. And I'm not making half of what I did. So, you know, it's just ridiculous. And still, it's going to be, for that, is going to be over $300 a month, almost $400, and that's with assistance. That's with part of the bill being paid. And then the deductible, the yearly deductible is about $7,600. And unfortunately, I need to have a higher insurance because of all my medical issues. And that's not adding my husband onto the insurance. That's just me. Oh, it's a big racket, I swear. There we go. Get you all nice and fluffy there. Oh, that's coming out really good. He's fluffing out really nice. Climate change is changing that. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Unless you're in the U.S. government where you can deny that sort of thing, you know. Okay, and he's not going to have the fluff inside of there, but I'm going to have to run a little bit down. No, not too much, just on the hip here a little bit, I think. Fluff a wolf. Yeah, reality will be reality regardless, whether you want to acknowledge it's there or not. There. Well, let's take some of the stray stuff here. I guess I'm not wasting as much of the stray stuff as I thought I was going to. Yeah, at this point I don't quite know what I'm going to do. Of course, I try to sign up for looking at programs for medical billing and stuff, and I got all these places trying to call me, and they won't give me quotes unless I sign up for their program and all of this stuff. And it's like, I just want the information. I don't want you robo-calling me 20 times a day. You know, just, I'm not interested in all the other programs you have to offer. I'm looking at one thing. Just give me the info and leave me alone. I'll come and bug you when I want it. This is not going to be till probably summer next year anyway. But no. And it won't be so bad because we're going to have bills out of the way. I'm hoping to be able to save up for, you know, future medical expenses and stuff. But if we are able to manage to get the RV and get on the road and not have a rent payment and stuff to deal with, you know, that would save us a lot of money. And so, it, you know, even though I wouldn't be making as much as I do as a pediatric nurse, it still, we do fine. But I want to be able to do something on the road. I don't have enough of a degree to be able to do remote case management as an RN, because I need at least a master's, and I only have a 2-year nursing degree. Yeah, it's a con job. They're just trying to see what they can get. We have a few technical colleges nearby here where I live, and I'm thinking I might try contacting them. Just look online what they have to offer. We gotta trim your bum a little bit there, dog. There. Wait, there's going to be so much fluff all over this desk. Oh, no, computer, don't go to sleep. Okay. What it took to get his paws, that was a challenge. Okay, I'm gonna mix some more color here. I don't want stark chunks of color in here. No stark greens or anything. There we go. You're gonna let a cat in here, aren't you? Oh my gosh, that hat is adorable. Here, come in here. Camera's angled that way, so don't worry about it. The days that hubby can't do chainmail.
I think you're stuck.
No, I have it paused, otherwise it echoes.
Oh.
The days he can't chainmail, he luminates. So, this is a hat. It is the coolest thing. And black light, guys. It's awesome. And he getting a fluffy bum. It's a fluffy butt.
Yes.
Hey, fluffy butt. Oh, that would be fun. No, I think at some point, I need to make another leather top hat. That would be so fun. But that hat is just adorable. I'm in love with that hat. Now this makes me feel a little more like Renfest, this song. I just didn't want to deal with having more copyright issues. Darn YouTube anyway. This was all in their free stuff, so it better be free, doggone it. Now the one with Cypress, I'm not even ever going to try and monetize it, even when I get monetization on this channel, because I grabbed that one thing of music by accident and I got copyright hit for that. Where they get, and it was a compilation on top of it, so it was multiple people, so I got hit like 6 times on it by the time it was ended. Yeah, they've been cracking down on it. But these people, you know, are just grabbing any, if you get any sort of money on it, you know, on that one video, I even turned around and took down my GoFundMe links because I'm like, jeez, I don't even want them to try and get a hold of that, you know. So I responded right away to that, but I was so irritated. So at least this, you know, YouTube said free to use in your videos. So I've got everybody listed in the description and what the pieces are and what their channel links are, and hopefully that'll be good enough. Doubt I'll ever get monetized on this channel anyway. I'm never gonna get enough subscribers on this channel. I have my doubts. I need 1,000. I'm not even halfway there. Yeah. Oh yeah, the false claiming is just getting to be wild. I guess Vaughn's been making the rounds too again with false claims on people. Even though he's not on YouTube. He's trying to catch people with it. And it's like this whole fair use thing doesn't mean much to a lot of people anymore. Oh, this is going faster than I expected. Got to get him at least so that you can still see the sculpture underneath all the floof. He's floofy. You fluffy bum. Oh yeah, that's where the hair is going to change direction. So usually right in the flank here, if you look at a real dog or a cat or anything, you're going to see where the hair kind of, you know, will flow back this way, but it also loops downward and starts hanging a little more side and down, especially if they're longer. So I have to keep that in mind. I think what I'm going to do is just a little bit of white right there too. Yeah, I think I'm going to look at Twitch after I get the whole computer situation straightened out. I'm so inconsistent with this right now. And then just use YouTube as like a backup for my streams on Twitch. I was starting to go that way, but I was like, right now it's a bit much for me to handle at this point. I had to get Christmas taken care of. I think that's my big thing. So right now craft supplies and Christmas have puked all over my room here. So many projects to do, and then I can start worrying about what I'm doing with videos and stuff like that. Trying to list more for the art business and stuff on Etsy. Cecilia the Dragon's on eBay right now. This a little. I'm gonna mix a little white in there. Oh. Oh, just you wait. There will be crafter's herpes. I'm gonna get him with crafter's herpes now. It's running away on me. Mix a little more gray in with that. Not that much gray. Not enough gray. Okay. There we go. Might have to stream starting the dragon tomorrow if I can get enough of him done tonight. That'd be great. Might have cut that a little shorter than I wanted. Rudolph the fabulous reindeer. I think it's an excellent head cover. That hat is awesome. That's what I have to admit is having this extra time off is great for hammering out Christmas presents. Oh, I cut that too short. I so love the colors on that hat. They're the best. Oh, you know, Fluffy. There's the Fluffy. Yeah. Yeah, it would be piercing. He's fluffy. He's getting fluffy. Oh my gosh. Kid I'm doing this for doesn't have internet. I shouldn't say he's a kid. He's in his 20s now. But he's gonna just flip out. This is going to make him happy. If the hair doesn't escape me here. There we go. I know, I need to just get Thomas Wraith in here to groom the wolf. I made some wool cat toys for the one family I work with for their feral kittens that they had to be bottle and syringe fed when they were little. So, I didn't do any catnip. I just made a white wool ball out of this stuff. And, they had to take them away from the kittens because the female will just go and she carries this big ball in her mouth and she's just growling at everything and stalking and just gets angry at anybody. As it still smells like animal, you know. All my wool comes from different farms, so it still smells like the alpaca and the sheep and everything. So that cat just thinks it is the best thing ever. Because I still wonder how many generations of cats family they were that were feral, because these two, while they're very socialized, they act more like they're tamed than domesticated cat. And they're Maine Coon, and they're beautiful kittens. And we barely missed getting their sister. She got adopted before we got to that part of the Humane Society. But Thomas was the other one we were looking at anyway, so that worked out fine. But yeah, he does have pantaloons. Oh my goodness. He's just looking so fantastic. I am so happy. Oh my goodness. Well, let's start floofing this side. I'm not even going to have to trim right here. It's looking just enough like it actually would look like a real coat. Yes. I love it when things work out. Where's my needle? Oh, right there. Was there the whole time. To think I didn't use the 3-prong tool on him at all. I did this all with this one needle. Well, no, I lied. I broke one. So 2 needles. That's actually not too bad for me. Oh, I like this song. What is this one? Catch iTunes before it stops. This one is the Terrier Walz. I like that one. That one was pretty. Oh yeah, those people, their kittens play with the toilet paper rolls too. And they put paper towel rolls and taped them around all the cords so they wouldn't chew on the cords. Would have loved to have had one, but you know, Thomas himself, Wraith, he is a beautiful, beautiful look cat. He's so shiny and sleek. Oh my gosh. That's that American Bombay though. They are such pretty black cats. More in there. I know it's a little weird to add green in there, but it just adds some depth to the colors in some spots. Yeah. Well, it keeps the kittens from chewing them. But, yeah. Boy, I'd almost want to write lyrics for this song. That'd be interesting. Little too much green in there? No? Well, let's throw a little bit more gray in there. This is the slow part, is watching me sit here and try to create colors. Okay. This is going along pretty good. Once I got that neck part done, the feet to sculpt the legs took about an hour each. Oh, and for anyone who watches this later and is curious, I've stabbed myself about 6 times making him. And drew blood a few times. Didn't get any on him, but I drew some blood. It kind of hurt. Starting to work our way up the neck now. Up the shoulder and neck. Alright, and I'm gonna trim a little here too. I'm gonna find a good angle for me to do this. Okay. Oh, I'm just thrilled. I am so thrilled. He is coming out so cute. I'm just so happy with how he is turning out. Oh my gosh. Down the chest. And then I have a dark brown here somewhere. That's more purple. There's a black if I need it. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a purple brown mixture. I didn't realize that. Don't have the fancy schmancy light at work, so Everybody, Tigger hug heavy. There we go. Salt and pepper that a little bit. Oh, don't knock that bottle down. I'd cry. That'd be a project I'd be starting over. eBay. Are you uploading your videos on your channel, Heavy? Oh my gosh, I gotta look. You can put the link to your eBay on the live chat here. Put the links. Awesome. Peek here for a minute. Oh, well, yeah, I had your eBay. Duh. Oh, fun. Cool. Out this way, everybody gets your eBay. Hi, Blue. Okay. Open the next link. Subscribe. Notifications. Gotcha. I just need Phthalo Blue and Weaving Illustrator in here, and, you know, Shanny's mom. Have everybody come in. Surgery. At least get him to where I can start trimming his ruff. So he doesn't look like a mixture of a lion and a wolf. Do a little bit of pruning. In fact, I think I'm just about ready to prune that part. Go ahead with the evil ideas. You will be judged by Wolf. He's going to judge you. Oh my God. Oh no. Lannister and Stark, yes. Next time I have to get better lettering on this, but I think, Blue, you will appreciate this shirt that I'm going to wear in a later stream. Let's see if I can get enough of it on camera. Helps that I'm getting into smaller sizes now. Can't really see it too well, but it says that I'm the witch that cursed Von Helton. Be better if I was wearing it, but I had another Snark shirt on tonight that says Find X, and oh, duh, it's right there. I knew you'd love it. Hey, I can legitimately wear that shirt, you know. If he's going to do that stuff, I might as well make some marketing out of it, right? I'm probably going to make a couple more like that, but, you know, I have a better design. It's been a while since I've played with any graphics software, and can't find the pen for my tablet, for my Wacom tablet, but at some point I'll figure it out. All right, here it goes. Yeah, I should make a black shirt with a big golden pentacle on it or something. Or at least get a yellow one, and then I take gold fabric paint and paint over the whole thing and say I'm the witch that cursed Von Helton. Oh. I think that's actually kind of a fun idea. A lot of people wouldn't get it, but that would be funny. Have a little Helton doll. Might give me nightmares, though. Even if I was the one making it, it might still give me nightmares. He'll try to curse me through it. Now I want to keep the fluff at the side of his face. No, I think just seeing it, the fact that the image that gave me in my head of making a doll of him would give me nightmares if I actually made it. Yeah, he would too. I'm waiting for him to try to do another video. I was expecting something about you know, my whole medical situation, since he likes to think that the gods are punishing everybody who slighted him. And I was just waiting in the wings, because I would have had some fun with that one. Because I really get irritated with people who use excuses like that. Oh, the God, you know, God has granted me this and you're being punished, and all that stupid attitude that some of those people take on. Just ridiculous. Okay, just a second, I gotta rest my hand here. I have to use these small scissors, but they're hard on my hand. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not surprised. But yeah, he's got other people he's targeting right now too, because somebody who was, he's on that Tiny Chat or whatever. And I'd been on there the day that he quit the one group on Tiny Chat because somebody was saying that Trump is a terrible president. And boy, that didn't sit well with Hilton at all. But he's got so many people that are just going on there to troll him now, that are regulars of Tiny Chat and hadn't dealt with him on YouTube, that have figured him out. And he's not liking that. Gee, I should charge some good money per session for grooming. I could do doggy grooming. There we go. There's a career change for me. There, I'll groom your goggies. Have to do a lot more going into his shoulder and stuff, but at least this is a little more under control this way. Oh, he's off Tiny Chat now? You're kidding. I feel bad for his kids, because I imagine, Blue, that he took those toys that I got them and threw those away too. He's like your dragon. He doesn't have a wireframe. So he's just able to sit. In part, he's going to somebody with medical needs who has spasmodic muscular control. And so I didn't want to risk having, you know, I mean, if I do wire, I usually curl it around and bend it enough that there's no sharp edges sticking out that could come through the wool, but I still don't want to risk it. So I did him without the armature. And he's, the guy's not going to be able to grasp him anywhere to pull things apart or anything. It's just he doesn't have, you know, great muscular control. So And somebody who's very, very emotionally young. So handles the stuffed animals a lot and stuff. So I wanted to make something really cute and fluffy. I don't know, Blue, if he was really serious about his whole thinking that I cursed him, he might have. I think what I did made him jealous of his kid, which is just disgusting, but I think that's what prompted that whole thing. He didn't get anything, and his kids did, and that just infuriated the crap out of him. Because he's a greedy turd. Where is that? There it is. Finger comb. And it's going to pull a little bit out. Whoops. Or too much out. That's okay. That'll pop right back in there. There. Oh, that looks much better. Not so much a wild child anymore. No. I am so covered in fluff right now. No, this is somebody I used to take care of that's a quadriplegic. I had brain injury, and so emotionally they're pretty young. And a very loving, sweet person. Yeah. Yeah, some of the things that have happened to children that I've cared for over the years that made it that they required nursing care. I've seen some pretty awful things. And it's part of what bugs me with Vaughn too, is those children don't have a lot of a chance. The people that would have helped with, you know, letting those kids know that there are kind people out there and that, you know, they can have some happiness and some joy in life and stuff. He's chased them all off. And it is really, really sad. But the man is so paranoid. I can't imagine living with that. I just can't. Oh, he's getting so fluffy and adorable. Okay, let's go down to your chest a little bit more, huh? Yeah, pet the nose. I'm pretty sure he didn't either. It wasn't anything fancy. It was that, you know, he was talking about that graffiti tent. It was a tent that they could paint on and marker and anything, and it's washable, so they can do it again and again and again. And I sent a whole boat ton of markers, a metric butt ton, because it didn't cost me a lot, but you know, kids get to play and it's something all three could do together, so. And I don't regret it. If they get a little happiness out of it, it was worth it. I just think his jealous response was entertaining. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's all that was. He's worse than a 2-year-old. All right, down your chest now. Ow. Well, I know the donut light I got here is hard. Yeah, I still don't understand how that is a thing, but Kentucky is really, really bad that way. As far as getting children's welfare, you know, the fostering and all of that. Kentucky is known for either going one extreme or the other, but yet every time I've seen anything about CPS or anything in Kentucky, the people who are saying that extreme measures were taken by CPS, and they were out there for a reason. And so I think the problem is that they have just justification, but then they turn around and they don't have the money to take care of these kids, so they just put them right back in the same situation. You'd think with Lexington and with the horse racing and all that, there'd be money out there. Oh, heck no. Hard objects are hard. Yeah. Oh, he is coming out so unbearably sweet. This is just cute. Get back there. Oh, there goes the squeaky guitar I hate. Blue, you should record some banjo for me. And I'll advertise that you did it. But you should just record random banjo stuff for me. I'd love it. Oh, I can just use some of your stuff? Oh, SoundCloud. Okay, just a second. Let me write that down so I don't forget. On something. Das Papieren. Where? Yeah, it's my desk. What the heck? SoundCloud. And so I'm just looking up Blue then, or what am I looking up? Okay, thank you. Thank you. That'd be awesome. Because I love your banjo playing. You're good. Ow. Yeah, I really enjoy your banjo playing. I don't think I could get Steve Martin's royalty free, but I would love to have a mix of just all sorts of good banjo, and he's another one I really like him too. Oh my gosh. But you do some fun original ones, and I just love it. I don't play guitar anymore with the hand pain I get, but my daughter's got my 12 string and my electric. I've still got my dobro slide made out of a kitchen cooking pot. Oh, a crisp one. Oh, let's look. Open a new tab. Oh my gosh. Wow. Love. Wow, that is an awesome shot. Holy smokes. That is awesome. That's insane. It's funny how far we've come, you know, from when I was this little 2-year-old girl watching the moon landing on TV when it happened. And then to actually go and see the lander and stuff, and this darn thing does look like it was held together with duct tape and bubble gum. That had to be kind of a frightening trip. And here we are with rovers drawing penises on the surface of Mars. Anybody with sensitive words, that is an actual medical term, you know. Okay, I had to get that out there. Yeah. Yeah, Blue, the thing touched down today and it's already sending us images. That is amazing. Well, you think about our generation now, we got to see them launch a car into space. I mean, we've seen some pretty cool stuff, you know? We've had some cool things in our lifetimes, and we've unfortunately lost some incredible people, too. Hubby and I both cried when Stan died. It's not like we didn't know it was going to happen or anything, I mean, but still. Two rovers on Mars now. And I remember some of the pulp sci-fi that I used to read when I was like 12 to 14. I had one science teacher that would get me all this stuff, and like there was Dinosaur Planet, and there was all these stories about what was on Mars and stuff, and it was so far off. It's just funny what they thought could have been possible, and it turns out no. That's just insane, though. The things that we've been able to accomplish as a species, it's just incredible. Boy, I got a lot of walking that down there to go yet. Okay, I'll go to Google Plus. Alright. Thank you for sharing me on Google Plus, Heavy. Well, they're sharing on it's on fire. Must not have refreshed yet. Let's go back. Come on. Google profile. There's blue. Now let's look. Ah, here we go. All right, let's pause iTunes. This one is Heat Trash by our friend Blue in chat. Oh, sweetie, this is good. I'll turn it down a little bit. But that is really good. I'm gonna have to add that to my iTunes playlist and then get you in the description, because I finally have a file with all the information I can just copy and paste. My ex-girlfriend used to play banjo. Not like that, though. That was good. I like it. That is really good.
Against conspiracy theorists.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
that all begin?
Well, I started
What
off
is this?
initially
Interview.
as someone who enjoyed conspiracy theories.
Okay.
So,
Here we go. Oh, where's my window again for the chat? This fits right in with the theme of the music I downloaded, too. So anybody later on who happens to watch this after this stream ends, and has some music that you'd like me to play of yours, you know, it would, if I could have royalty free, it'd be wonderful. But you know, to promote your music and stuff, if it's your original work, so I don't get in trouble with YouTube, just contact me. I'll have my Google Plus and my Facebook below, because I think it'd be kind of fun. I don't have recording equipment really to do my own, and don't think anyone wants to listen to the recorder or the psaltery. Later, Heavy. You have a good night, dear. Oh, I like this. I gotta download these. Yeah, the first batch of music I ever played and did was bluegrass, so I have a fondness for bluegrass. Ah, we're getting there. Do a little bit more into the chest and then trim some more and fluff on the belly. Ah, hi, Wildheart. I can't stop stabbing him. Well, this one I'm gonna pause on though, Blue, but I don't know. I do have to bookmark this page. What's this one? Okay. I already played this one, but that's fine. I think we're gonna see like a flashback or something of Ned. I like this piece. I'm gonna be ready to just trim this down and get down the belly further. I'm just so happy. Oh, thank you, Wildheart. There he is. I love his head tilt. It just gets me. It was so funny because the head tilt happened by accident. Whoa, little loud. Ah. There we go. That one was a bit loud. Yeah, for an accident, that head tilt just came out so nice. Let's do one where I kind of salt and pepper the belly a little bit. They are doing a slide guitar in that one. You can hear the dobro. I never really learned to play mine. I've done a little bit of slide guitar, but the one I have is an electric now. And it needs some TLC. I've got to restring it and make sure all the connections are working good and stuff, but it's a handmade guitar. It's out of a cooking pot from a kitchen, and has a 2x4 for the neck, and let's see that it has bent forks, you know, dining forks, holding the strings in place. The bridge is a rolling pin, and it's got some chickens wood burned on it, and it says cooking up the blues. That was also wood burned on it, and it's an Armor Spam can as the pickup. And I found the thing at Pawn America for $80, and it plays. Oh, this wolf is just coming out so awesome. I'm so happy. He's at the Wolfie Groomers right now, don't you know? Taking your wolf to the groomers day. Oh, okay, gotta stop that for a minute. Okay. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I like the results I'm getting. Yeah, it's a really redneck guitar. My daughter wants it. So if I ever decide to give it up, it's hers. She plays bass. She has several bass guitars, and then my guitars. Although my nephew now has my 6-string that I bought when I was 19. Because being able to play the 6-string went away first on me. Because I couldn't twist my wrist around the neck anymore to get my fingers down without severe pain starting to happen in the joints. And then later on, it started hitting me with a 12-string. But I've had so much nerve damage and everything over the years. All for stupid stuff. That I got a little harder to play. But I do have a bowed psaltery, which I need to take out and start playing again. And that's kind of a weird instrument, but it's cool. And then I have several recorders, which, you know, they always have them recorders as little kids' instruments, but technically they're a 14th century flute, and they were very popular. And so I still play once in a while. Not enough. But singing is my voice is my main instrument. But I miss playing guitar, and I spent years before I finally had gotten my Alvarez Dreadnought 12, and then end up where I can't play it. And I just sad. But hubby's going through the same thing. He used to play the cello, and of course now he can't with the MS, so yeah. Your arms, your nerves are just not kind to you, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Let's do this a little rougher here too. Don't want it perfect. We're not a tame goggy, are we, sweetheart? Huh? through. Oh my. Oh gosh. I get to that point where my work just, I can tell where I'm at that point where the piece is done. Because I just can't believe, I'm sitting there staring at it and it's like, I did not just do this. This camera isn't picking up very well. I can't zoom out. Let's see if I can angle it. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. He looks amazing on camera. Oh. I think, you guys, I think he's finished. Oh my gosh. That expression on his face. I needle felted his eyes. Those are not glass. That is wool. Oh my gosh. He's cute. Oh. I think we're done for tonight. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Those eyes stare at you on camera. That's awesome. I'm thrilled. I'm fluttering. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I've accomplished what I planned to tonight, you guys. Oh, he's cute. Got that sideways glance like, I don't know, I'm contemplating something. I am. He's definitely done. Oh, this is like, now I have to make a dragon next. He's floofy, but not overly floofy. He's not a Pomeranian fluff. Okay, you guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night because this little guy is done. Thank you, Wildheart, and thank you, Blue, for the music. I've got the channel bookmarked, and I'm gonna download some of it and have it in with my mix here. And keep an eye for when you get more up. And I like your voice too, by the way. That sounded really good on there. And yeah, I think we're set for tonight. And I'm probably, I don't know if I'm gonna paint live stream or something tomorrow, but I'll get something going tomorrow. I got extra days off this week. Might as well do them. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic night. Blessed be everybody. Thank you for stopping in. How do I